Hey everyone, back again with the DJI Phantom version 1.1.1, and you can see the version info on the sticker on the back. It'll the one with the little barcode, and this is model number P330D as in David. So what I'm going to do within this video, using the screws that came with the DJI Phantom version 1.1.1, is install the landing gear. So you're going to notice there's two pieces. One piece has the compass module on it, which is right there. You can see that. So that piece is going to need to go where this cable is. So what you're going to want to do is gently get your piece where the compass module is and run this cable through the bottom of it. And as always, don't force, just gently work it through, and it should go through. It is a pretty tight fit. Okay, but that's through there now. Gently lift up on this cable and then gently seat that side of the landing gear. Once it's seated, what you can then do are take the included screws, and I keep emphasizing gently because you don't want to strip threads, you don't want to break you just don't want to break anything or rush through it. So take your time, screw slowly, make sure that it's lining up, and you don't need to over tighten. What I would recommend doing is doing one on one side and one on the other, and in this case I'm just doing the ones closest to the middlemost part of the Phantom because they're the easiest to get to. So I'm going to put this one in there. Again, gently screw, make sure that it's going in and not, you don't want to strip anything. I'm going to go ahead and move this over while I screw the back one. It's probably best if you just kind of drop the screw in there. Like I said, don't over tighten, but once you've got them both in there, you can snug it up a little bit. A little extra tightening rather. The same thing on this one right here. And something to remember with something like this, it doesn't need to be super tight. It's not like it's going to try to fall off. But you don't want it too loose to where it's going to rattle. Your next step is to actually take this piece and plug into the compass module. You may need to look at it inspect closely and see the orientation that it needs to have to go in there. And these are really small parts, so I kind of had to bring it closer to myself. But I'll give you a shot of it in there. See, there it is right there. It's in there. And then what you can do, you can take the cable, because that's something that would potentially create drag, and you can kind of gently feed the extra back into the main body of the Phantom, and then leaving that cable pushed inside of the landing gear. Now the next side, we're going to have antennas. So you can see these there. You're going to remove that tape, because what you're going to do is with the other leg, the one without the compass module, you're going to stick this through the middlemost hole, just like you did with the other side. You know, you had the compass module cable going through there. But on this one, you've got antennas instead of the compass module cable. Just put both of them through. Again, being gentle. And then once these are, once you get these lined up, you can put your screw in. And again, I recommend doing one at a time, or one on one side at a time rather. I'm dropping screws everywhere, and that's definitely something you need to be in a well-lit environment, where if you drop one you can simply retrieve it. Definitely something you would want to have put together before you get out in the field to fly it. And again, just gently tighten. Gentle and slow, make sure you don't strip anything. And I'm going to do the same thing to the other side. Something I failed to mention earlier, you probably noticed that I don't have my propellers on. I took those off before I installed the landing gear, because you know it's upside down for this. And I keep dropping these screws. I am clumsy. Okay, and those are in, and you know, again, gently go back once you've got both on each side, and don't over tighten, but give it a gentle tighten until it stops turning. And then the next step is to take, and you could use other tape, but I'm just going to repurpose this tape that came with it and stick the antennas in the landing gear, in the side of the landing gear. And you can just put this along the outside of it to kind of hold it. What you may want to do is just repurpose this tape, either rip it or cut it in half. I'm going to cut it to be neater about it. So again, just taking this tape, cutting it in half. I'm going to put half on this side to hold that antenna in, and then the other half on this side to hold that antenna in. And that's it. I mean, it couldn't be easier to install the landing gear on the DJI Phantom version 1.1.1. Share this video with others. Be sure to subscribe and enjoy all my DJI Phantom videos. Thanks for watching. Y'all have a good day.